Point commentary, presented by Schwartz Laser Eye Center.
As part of a 16-week, $25 million ad campaign, you and people around the country have been seeing Bill Ruiz, a Phoenix carpenter, talk about his family, including his dad.
Like him, I've become a union carpenter, and so have my sons. 36 years in the field, and I've never seen it this good.
Bill mentions his family and blue-collar friends in order to sing the praises of Joe Biden.
There's a manufacturing boom, and it's thanks to Joe Biden.
But will Bill be willing to do more than mention family in order to get people to vote for Joe Biden's reelection? Will Bill be willing to actually twist his friends' and family's ears in person as opposed to appearing in an ad? Joe Biden's reelection campaign is trying out a plan in which its organizing efforts in Arizona will take a very personal turn. Next month, the Biden-Harris campaign will launch a pilot test of its 2024 organizing strategy in Wisconsin and Arizona with a new focus on digital and in-person outreach that the Washington Post says will look to directly leverage the personal relationships of volunteers. The Democratic National Committee has redirected its organizing efforts to a new smartphone app that encourages supporters to communicate with people in their own friend, family, and community circles and then report those contacts back to the party's voter file. Creepy! This relational organizing, as the DNC calls it, has become a growing part of Democratic campaigns for several cycles because it's outperformed traditional door knocking and call sheet lists that volunteers have used to contact strangers during campaigns. But the scale of what the Biden campaign, in concert with the National Party, is planning for next year has not been attempted before. Meg DiMartino, the chief of staff for organizing at the DNC, told the Post that they, quote, cannot cut through the noise in the same way you can, referring to volunteers. You cannot unsubscribe from your mom in the way you can unsubscribe from other organizations. Creepy. The initial pilot program will target Latinos, African Americans, women, and young people, initially focusing on the college communities in Wisconsin, the black neighborhoods of Milwaukee, and the vote-rich Phoenix metropolitan area. I'm old enough to remember when Joe Biden was vice president and his boss, Barack Obama, was trying to get Obamacare passed, when Americans were encouraged by the Democratic Party to discuss it with grandma, grandpa, mom, dad, and your siblings and cousins around the Thanksgiving table or the Christmas tree. I don't think any better of this idea. In fact, the report back to headquarters on how your friends and family plan to vote makes this get out the vote plan seem more like the tattle on your neighbor's plan, right out of the communist dictator playbook, while also having all the included benefits of driving a wedge into the middle of families over politics.